Hey, wishing everybody a friendly welcome all across the world. And now we're going to show you subscribers' images that have been sent in these past couple of days. Very interesting photos of the skies that have changed, those chemtrails, and again objects that are up there and reflections. So this video that's just come in from Poker Guy, he's a Nibiru researcher and he's always looking up at the skies, and big respect to you. And I'm going to play this video now, and this video is written down as meteors inbound. He says there's an object that's moving out there and he's studying the skies and noticing that there is something, and there are celestial objects, comets and things that move as the sun is rising. So I'm going to play this video for you now.
But I think it's a distraction for whatever's over here. See that? That's moving. It's not moving fast, but it is moving fast. See it? It's got a bunch of crap with it too, behind it. All that stuff's moving. All that stuff is moving. It looks small, but it's not. It's moving from right to left. All that stuff is moving. See it?
Thank you, Poker Guy, for sending this in. Just absolutely spectacular, because you will see a red object to the right hand side as the sun is rising go down. It does move, and the trash out there to the right hand side moves strangely as well. So again, an excellent capture. Thank you for this video, and any more videos please send them in, because there is objects up there that move out there the horizon, and they do spray the skies to hide it from all of humanity. These next attachments are coming from Derek Lazinski, another new subscriber, and welcome to the channel, because again many other people around the world are seeing very much differences. And this kind person has been studying the skies for a long time as well, and noticed that huge different pink reflection. As the sun is going down on the opposite side, they get stronger, these pink reflections, these red haze reflections. Again, another superb photo, thank you. Here's another image that's zoomed out slightly. You can see that strange haze in the sky. Can you see this red reflection again on these cloud formations? And you've got that yellow reflection from the soul, the sun. Two reflections in the sky. Fantastic image, thank you. Here is the next image. You can clearly see that red reflection again. Just very strange, isn't it? Covering all the skies, this subscriber said. Everywhere was just red. A red reflection. The sun had already gone down. So we do have wormwood that's out there in our inner solar system. The reflections are getting stronger now. People also still say that these are normal cloud formations. Well, we just know that this is all because of chemtrailing, and also this cloud system that's above, thousands of feet high, covering the area of this solar object that's out there being used as well above the Earth's atmosphere. They do use this. Again, this is to do with HAARP, this cloud formation, I believe, and again all this toxin in the sky that's just been it goes down to the land and we all breathe it in. And again, another superb image, but it's just again the proof to show that our skies are being blocked all the time. As you can see this white object on the screen here, you can see that pink haze, that other colour that's with our sun that's being covered. The reflections are on these cloud formations produced again by these chemtrails and HAARP. This is another mixture of chemtrails that they use all the time, and again thank you for this image. I mean, look at this blanket of chems, and this is what this kind subscriber said, that this haze here on the horizon here moved upwards and just covered the whole sky. Very, very strange, as if it was being controlled. And I've seen this myself before, and others have seen that too. Again, look at all these strange formations being used by HARP again to cover the system. Another fine image. Thank you for your respect, and again, thank you for your 4-page email. Another outstanding photo from this subscriber. I mean, Derek is right on it, because I mean you can clearly see again that dark shadow to the top right hand corner of this image, and we're seeing this reflection again, aren't we, just here. And I believe that this could be part of when the solar eclipse will happen on the 21st of August 2017. Something is going to happen, and we want to really keep an eye on these sides of the skies. Chemtrails again in front of this white object. Something here as well that's being chemtrailed. Look what they do on the horizon. They spray all this trash to hide things. Okay, heavenly bodies that are up there, the moons from the system that's coming in. Trash again in the sky. More images of they spray the area of that solar simulator and the sun, the soul. Something is definitely coming up from the horizon here as well. Another spectacular image, and these images are coming from Europe. I mean, look at this. Something else here. This simulator, this object, far too white. And again, when this object is up in our skies, we get a very dark shadow on the land, don't we? Look at all these chemtrails. Again, they're still doing it, aren't they? And the news media are still saying nothing. So again, another fine image, Derek. Thank you. Here's the next image from Derek. I mean, look at this. Something seriously wrong with our system now, isn't there? Because in 1986, if you were stood on that beach, it would just be a nice yellow sun, wouldn't it? And a clear blue sky. But look at it now. Look what we see every day now. Clearly showing the truth that there is something wrong out there in our inner solar system. Space weather is got very strange now out there, and nothing is being reported. Look at this. There is a huge glow on the horizon here. And look at this object. I mean, look at the colour here as well. I mean, again, trash and spraying in the skies, and something that's reflecting here as well. And I really urge people to keep an eye on this side of the sky when the eclipse happens on the 21st of August. Also, I had another email of a kind person that said that they'd never seen the chemtrails before until they come across the channel, and then started looking up at the heavens and noticing these crisscross lines, and is absolutely truly shocked of what the government is doing to us. So again, we're waking more people up. And as you can see on this other image Derek sent in, this object is starting to lighten up behind those chemtrails. Can you see this as well? Look at this line in the sky, deliberately hiding this object. Something is here and something is down here. Two reflections, another body up there as well. Fantastic image. Thank you, Derek. Another fantastic image. Very, very clear, isn't it? And it's so blatantly obvious now, isn't it, that the skies are being blocked to also hide the Nibiru system. This system, again, it's agitating our planet Earth, isn't it? And it's also, I mean, people now are just wanting to have these trails stop it in the sky now so we can all see the truth. Because again, the Sumerians didn't have no chemtrails, and I've said this many times before. They saw this system incoming, and again, we have the right to see it now. I mean, again, Derek, your work has paid off. I mean, look at this sky. Look what this kind subscriber has caught for all of us to see. Those lines up in the sky, the trash, and also our sun. And I believe our sun is being hugely affected. I believe again it's dying because it's got its companion star with it. Again, everything is so agitated up there. This is why they chemtrail, to hide the truth. So Derek, thank you for these excellent photographs. This is the last image from Derek, and if you get any more images, please send them in. I mean, as the Solo simulator and the Sol, the sun, and also the binary twin goes down on the horizon, you get this orange red reflection. The blue skies are finished. They disappear on the horizons now. You are seeing now the reflections from the binary companion star. Look at that trash in the sky. They are blocking it every single day. All this here is toxins, waste. And again, people have sent emails in saying, no, this is all just natural clouding and an aircraft just going somewhere across the world. I mean, no way. We are now seeing the truth. And again, thank you for these photographs. These next fantastic attachments are coming from a kind friend as well, called Dawn Taylor from the UK. She went to the northeast coast in the evening, just moments ago. And also, I mean, this is just fantastic and outstanding. Again, you can clearly see those pink reflections and that yellow haze from the the sun, and also this system is reflecting again on these chemtrails here also in the UK, and we do see these dark clouds. Again, nothing reflects on them at all. Just very strange. Again, we are seeing the same skies all across the world now. Times have changed, haven't they? And no one is saying a word. I'm going to go to another one of Dawn's images. Again, just outstanding photos, aren't they? I mean, we are now seeing our system that's becoming very, very red up there on these trails up there in the skies. Again, the reason why I'm persistent at showing these images is big respect to all subscribers, because we need to share those thoughts of and also bringing this input to show people around the world of what we're seeing. And the reason why again we do this is because we haven't seen these cloud formations and this red array in the sky as well. And also in the winter period around the world, they're seeing the same red skies and getting very strange weather patterns. Temperatures rise and then drop. Now there is definitely something that's going on, isn't there? So again, Dawn, thank you for this photo. This also is very close to where Dawn is, and a fantastic image it is, isn't it? I mean, again, on the opposite side you're getting that pink reflection, that colour in the sky, and these whiskey chemtrails. I mean, look at that, the way they are. Again, the system, the sky system, is a lot different from many years ago. I just want to say as well that these photographs are just, they're so recent as well. I mean, for the past 17 hours I've had images come through, and then what I do is when I come back from work, I then look at all the images and then search and find and produce them onto video, so you can all see the skies as soon as I possibly can to make the video and produce it as well, because again, it does take time to produce a video, but again, I feel that I need to do this because it's big respect to all of you, and I've made a lot of friends as well that are out there that are noticing the differences as well. And the truth has to be said, that there is something going on. So again, Dawn, these are fantastic, thank you. Okay, this next attachment is coming from Susan. Now, this kind subscriber has noticed that this cloud was moving very strangely as well, and the system just below, other cloud and chemtrails, are moving to the right hand side, as the ones up thousands of feet high were moving the opposite way. Very, very strange. And also you can see that pink reflection around the area of the Solo simulator. Something is going on, isn't it? And again, we are getting far closer to the truth now, as again, news media are panicking. They are coming out with all sorts now, aren't they? Different stories and what have you, to put the fear up people, to stop them from looking up at the skies to the truth. But many of us now are awake to it and just know that they're lying all the time. So again, Susan, thank you for this image. Okay, here's another attachment that's coming from Kinks84 from another part of the world. Now, this lady subscriber would like to remain anonymous, but you can clearly see that there is something up here in the night sky, and this subscriber said it went past in the sky and then went this way. I mean, that is very strange, isn't it? And another great capture as well of seeing objects that are moving up there in the heavens. So a big respect to you as well, And thank you for being observant, because if you spend a few hours looking up at the night sky, it's no good just looking 10-20 minutes. You have to be persistent. It's very important. It's the key to observing the truth. And this is what I've done in the past as well. And this is what this lady subscriber's been doing. Just being very observant and noticing them orbs that move across the sky. They do move across the sky. I would like to know what they are. And again, I believe the powers that be do, and do not want to disclose the information. This next attachment's come through from Duncan Taylor, again from the UK, and he says that he spotted another orb, another object up there in the heavens. Something up there went past, northeast. You can see this clearly, that it's got lines on it and other formatted patterns. It could be anything, couldn't it? I mean, again, something is going on, isn't it? Is this a UFO, or is this another celestial object, or something else? Very strange. Thank you again, Duncan, for sending this image in, because all of us are needed to see the evidence. Anything that looks strange up there in the heavens, please send images in so we can show all the subscribers of what we see now. This also is what Duncan saw as well in the skies. Now, this is sort of like 10:30 in the morning skies. Again, look at this dark shadow behind all the trash. To the blue sky here, again, chemtrails, this white object. They're just not stopping, are they? We're just seeing all this in the skies. Again, seeing all the latest photographs that people send in from all over the world is very important, because we can then match our images to our skies up where we are in different parts of the world. Thank you again for this photograph. Another spectacular image of, again, look how dark that sky is up to the right hand side of the screen, and look at this blue colour here, and at the corners you've got this pink reflection. Can you see this on this chemtrail? Not a natural cloud formation. People walking around on the ground just look up and glance at this and think it's just normal, when it's not, because all these toxins land on top of us, on top of our loved ones, our pets. I mean, everywhere. Everybody's being affected by this now. Blue colours and red colours are the bodies that are in front of our sun. As again, this is not the light source of our sun. This is a simulator. And also, I believe again, our sun is in a bad way. So again, another outstanding photograph. This is showing it from a different angle again. Very, very spectacular. To show you that that simulator, I mean, look at this. It's not the right size anymore, isn't it? And again, something's travelling with the system. If you just look here as well, there's an object up here. Can you see this shadow? Again, could be nothing, but it just looks very strange, doesn't it? Two different colours of the sky. You've got this blue colour of the sky, and again, it's just very dark. A huge shadow. Something is definitely there, isn't it? Thank you for this image. Thank you. More images from Duncan. Again, you can see clearly that reflection. And again, it's so evident because everybody that's sending these photographs in are seeing this strange reflection on these cloud formations. Okay, this pink reflection. This is not from our sun. It's from another object that's out there, reacting on these chemtrails. We're seeing lots of changes, aren't we? I mean, I do say this quite a lot of times in my videos, but I just want the words to get out there. I want to try and sink it into people's minds, okay? For them to look up, being persistent and saying what I say. I mean, I'm not a scientist, as I said before. I don't come out of any long words or any clever words, but I just want you to see what I see, and we want our loved ones to look up to the skies and notice the same changes. So, I mean, it is so important, isn't it? Because I do catch those changes, and I do catch the system. I can see it. I can see from other photographs, other webcams around the world, even when I look up to the heavens, early morning sunrise. It's so important to the right hand side of the sun. You will see that red reflection. Just outstanding where you see this red colour up there in the heavens. Very, very strange, but thank you for this photograph. People will still say that this is just cloud formations, okay? but they do pump our skies all the time, spraying all these toxins up there every single day. Again, this kind subscriber Duncan has sent a lovely long email explaining that the trees, the plant life, and even people seem to be more aggressive, more agitated. You know, it's ruining everything, isn't it? Everybody's getting stressed and chemicals are going into us, and it's just not healthy, is it? You know. So again, thank you for this photo. Here's another image as well that's coming as well from Duncan as well. I mean, this guy is persistent, just like every single others that are doing excellent by sending these images in. There's a chem plane, if you can see clearly up there in the horizon, right up in the skies. I mean, look at this trash. This is what they do, spray our skies to hide any information, any sort of anything that's being shown up there in the heavens, any pink reflections. They just don't want humanity to see this. Another outstanding photograph of chemtrailing to cover the system. No natural clouds. You can see the colours up there as well. I mean, look at this, all this trash. And what they do as well, they use chemicals to show that the sun is still yellow, but it's not. It's just a white object. But they use this to fool people, the public, that we still have our yellow sun. Again, from the Midlands, thank you for these excellent attachments. This is the last attachment from Duncan, and I mean, it's just excellent that you're seeing this huge difference up there in the heavens. I mean, there's an object up here as well, very fadey, but there's something up there, isn't there? Look how dark this area is as well. I mean, they are using cloaking techniques up there to hide this system. This is not a natural cloud formation. Okay, pink reflections and blue reflections again. Look at this pink haze on these chemtrails on the horizon. And how dark these rooftops are. I mean, how can a cloud just clearly block the area of the sun? Because again, the simulator, if this chem cloud wasn't there, it would still be dark, because there is an object, a huge mirror, that's blocking the area of our natural sun. Things have seriously changed. They really have, and we've really got to remember the past of what our skies used to be like. Okay, this another fantastic email and also image photograph has come in from Elin Mihal. Now, this kind subscriber is from the UK, northeast of the UK, and I mean, again, clearly see that there is a huge red reflection on sundown. Outstanding photograph, and thank you for sending this in. It really is very important that people send these images in so we can all see them, because again, it's the summer. Okay, we're in August. Look at the trees. Look at these trees. Now, this kind subscriber on an email said the trees have not grown at all. I mean, her garden as well. She said the grass and things were just haven't grown properly. I mean, it's like it's been starved of its health, and that's terrible, isn't it? And also before, she sent an email to say that her garden and the trees and everything they just looked glorious in the past years. No problems at all. But now the differences, she can see the differences. We all can now, can't we? Those colours, those red and pink reflections, weren't there every day. We never saw it every day, did we? So the system is very close now. The Nibiru system. Again, thank you for this photograph. Thank you. Here's another image that's come in from Eileen, again from the UK. I mean, clearly see, and we do see and have noticed this from other subscribers from America as well than Australia. I mean, look at that pink reflection. Okay, we see that golden haze of the Sol again on the horizon as it goes down, but then we get this pink reflection as well with it, these strange colours from another system. Okay, now the Sol, the sun, does go down with red reflections, but this other colour we've never seen before. This is what's making people come out to take images and send them in, because the ones that are awake to the truth are seeing this, aren't they? And again, thank you for this image. It's very important again that we see these photographs. Elaine, you are very persistent in what you're doing, showing the truth. That pink reflection again. Just outstanding images. Thank you. I mean, again, look at all this chemtrailing. All the time. Again, it's just being persistent to showing the images. Here is the next image as well from Eileen from the UK. I mean, look at this. Not cloud formations, are they? These are not natural. Look at this line here. Cuts off here, look. I mean, what's causing this? Because we do see a lot of cut-offs on these chemtrails and cloud formations, don't we? Something is affecting our system. Look at this, pink haze. An excellent image. Thank you. Big respect goes out to you as well for this, for all these attachments. And keep safe in Lancashire, because Lancashire again is a lovely area. So take care. Okay, these next attachments are coming in from Kimberly Stickland from the USA. And also seeing that strange pink reflection in the sky and this yellow reflection as the soul goes down. Look at this strange formation again, purple skies. Thank you for these photographs again. This proves that the last lady subscriber was taking images from Lancashire in the UK, and now we're getting other images from Michigan in the USA. Same colour skies, proving that we are all seeing the same formations, the same colours. Another spectacular image, again of the dark skies, and we're seeing this white object up there with this red reflection around it. When this object moves through the sky, we first see it red in the morning around the edge, and then it turns blue. Look at this trash. Look at all these chemicals, again, that are being thrown up in our atmosphere, which is killing it. The ozone layer is finished. And also, again, the North and South Pole are rapidly melting at a very dangerously rate. More ice cracking off the North Pole again. More earthquakes around the world. 192 earthquakes in the past 24 hours. More sinkholes. I mean, it's got to be said, isn't it? And again, I noticed those news media channels. I even looked on the internet and dived into other news media channels from the USA, many parts of Russia as well, Chinese weather channels. I browse through them all the time to notice that no one is saying anything. It only gets said very, very in small amounts. We only get spoon-fed the information, the true information. Because again, they just don't want people to notice and see. They don't want people to panic and start. They don't want a civil war. But this is what's going to happen in the future, isn't it? I mean, again, the skies are changing every day. More chemtrails above in the sky, and again the natural clouds just below doing nothing. Absolutely nothing. Another great photograph, thank you. Here's another image from the same subscriber. Looking at this as well, that's the opposite side of sundown. There's a reflection here as well, right in the centre of this strange formation in the sky, that this strange pink colour we see. Other people around the world are reporting in the winter period saying that they are seeing the same formations. Red skies are normally in the summer, but again they're seeing them in the winter period, and very strong colours as well. More fantastic images coming in from John Hawkins. Now John is very persistent and has turned around on an email and said, you be the judge of these images. And I will tell you now that those are chemicals and chemtrails. Again, you can see this chem plane and also this white object, dark skies. And on the email that John sent in, he said he is starting to notice those dark skies in the afternoon. It just turns dark, and knows that that object up there can't be the sun, because he has seen that the sun was a golden colour before in the past, and we all see now those changes, again those chemtrails. I mean, it really does have to stop. But again, here in the UK and many parts of the world, they are just spraying right across the skies, right over our heads, and it really is harming us. The words need to get out there now. This image has been enhanced as well by John, and you can clearly see the trash that they have built up there in front of that white object that's showing up there, and his persistence is paid off, because again, all them formations up there as well, proving that we are being harmed. And also, I mean, it's dreadful, isn't it, that they're continuing this game of deceit to again, I believe, to maybe depopulate the earth, because it's in our waters, in our foods, everything. This next image has come in from VJB1111, and this has come from Florida. Again, look how white that object is, and we have seen this on many cams, and also on the Alaska cams, that this dark shadow that's to the right hand side here, this line in the sky, are the shadows and formations, and they move this chemtrail cloud right in front of the heavenly body to hide the truth. Again, look at all this trash. It moves across the sky, and this is what this subscriber's saying, that these cloud formations just move in a strange way. So again, thank you for these images. Okay, we've got these last attachments that are coming in from Pijo Takala from Finland, another part of the world. Again, this was taken very recently as well, of this round shape in the sky. I believe again to be from the Nibiru system. The Earth's magnetic field being affected by the system that's coming in. Plastered the skies using a harp cloud. I mean, look at this. And you can see that pink reflection with it as well. Very, very strange, isn't it? So again, another fantastic image, and thank you for your email as well, and your dedication of sending these photos in. I will show the subscribers the next image. Here is your next image, and again, it clearly shows, I mean, look at these lines that they put up there. All this trash. I mean, this grey hue, this grey on the horizon that we see all the time as well. I mean, every part of the country and every part of cities around the world are still being chemtrailed, being sprayed. And we do really see that red strange reflection now in our skies. Again, we've just got to keep an eye on the horizons, haven't we? All the time. And I know we've not spotted blatantly the objects up in the skies. Okay, we've seen red reflections. We're seeing this huge amount of chemtrailing, and we are seeing shadows, okay, and other objects up there. Now, I've said this before in the past, I have witnessed objects up there with my own eyes, and you have all too, because you're all persistent of doing what you're doing, because you've seen those changes. And this is why I continue the work, to continue to see those skies. I'm not in it for anything else. I'm just doing this channel, okay, to show what I see. And I am amazed that other people are seeing the same formations. And when we do see